In the bright promise of Metropolis, a new tale of the Man of Steel begins. This issue opens on a bold new chapter. Superman stands ready, as truth and justice call once more.
Let's see what trouble Metropolis is hiding today.
High above the shining city, the wind rushes past as Superman rises to meet whatever danger awaits. And beneath that hopeful sky, the legend of the Man of Steel begins to thunder to life. Metropolis gleams below a heroic sky, its towers shining bright even as danger stirs in the streets. Superman races faster than a bullet, leaping skyscrapers and tearing through the impossible to defend the helpless. With skin like steel and strength beyond measure, he springs vast distances to answer every cry for help. Champion of the oppressed, he stands as the city's brightest hope against evil and injustice. A subway disaster erupts below the city, the ground groaning as panic spreads through the tunnels. Then, like a streak of destiny, the Man of Steel hurtles down from the sky.
I'm going in.
But something about this tragedy feels wrong, hidden beneath the smoke and wreckage. Superman's sharp eyes narrow as he searches for the truth.
There's something peculiar about this tragedy, and I aim to find out what it is.
Above the chaos, the Man of Steel descends with unstoppable purpose. In Metropolis, even disaster is no match for the hero who never stops fighting. Down through the metal grating, Superman drops into the subway tunnel below where the wreckage has mostly been cleared away. Metropolis hums above, but down here, the air is tense and heavy with danger. A lone piece of cement catches his eye. He studies it closely, already sensing the truth hidden in the ruins.
Just as I thought, it crumbles like sand. This wall was built with inferior material.
Then footsteps. Someone else is coming, and Superman knows this quiet investigation has just become a trap.
He appears to be examining the cement too.
From a short distance away, the thunder of an approaching subway train grows louder and louder, racing toward the tunnel like fate itself.
Let's beat it. Okay, the train will finish him.
Metropolis flashes in the glare of a roaring train, and a desperate cry for help cuts through the thunder of the rails. Superman is already moving, fast enough to beat disaster by a heartbeat.
Help, help.
Leaping straight into the face of danger, the Man of Steel snatches the victim clear before the train can strike. Split seconds decide life and death. Then he races along beside the train at terrifying speed, outrunning the iron beast as it barrels forward through the night.
Am I racing the train or beating it? Am I going nuts?
You're safe now. Hold on.
I'll tell my way. I happen to be in a hurry.
With one mighty leap, Superman carries them up through the ramp to the street above, leaving the danger far below in the tunnels. And in the very next instant, he launches both his burden and himself skyward, soaring up into the hopeful Metropolis night like a living blaze of courage. Metropolis glows beneath the night, but danger stalks the shadows around a half-finished subway site. A frightened man is on the run, and Superman is already there.
Hey, watch where you're going, what ins?
Don't be frightened. You're as safe as though you were in your mother's arms.
Who are you? How did you manage to? I'm City Inspector Hughes. I was suspicious of the building materials used by the Star Company which constructed the subway. Those men who attacked me must have trailed me to the spot.
Have you any idea who the men who attacked you are?
Not at all, except that possibly they work for Star Inc.
Then, from above, a new threat explodes through the skylight, and a detective dives straight at Superman in the chaos.
Gotcha. Will you come with me peaceably or?
Thanks for saving my life.
Don't mention it.
Let me go.
Metropolis glitters below, but inside Star Inc., danger has already begun to crawl through the night. Superman narrows his gaze and turns toward the building, sensing the thugs who attacked Hughes. The Man of Steel streaks down to a ledge on the side of the tower, then races along it with impossible speed, peering through the office windows for any sign of his prey. No sign of them yet, but Superman catches a face at the glass and his instincts flare. Maybe the next floor will reveal the truth.
They're in this office. I've found them.
Inside, the thugs speak in smug confidence, certain no one could be watching from so far above the street, but they are wrong.
You needn't worry about that, Inspector. He's taken care of.
Good, I'll pay you well for this. Wait till I answer the phone.
That telephone shrieks into the silence, and somewhere just beyond the shadows, Superman is closing in. Metropolis hums with bright, dangerous energy as panic erupts behind closed doors. In a lavish office, fear spreads faster than the city lights.
What's that? You say Hughes Nash registered a complaint against my company. But button fools, idiots, he's alive. You hear me? He's alive and bringing action against me, and all due to your bungling.
Alive, but we left him there on the tracks in the train.
A sudden presence fills the room, impossible and undeniable. Even the shadows seem to recoil as the Man of Steel steps in.
Perhaps I can make it clear.
Who are you? What do you want? Where did you?
I'll take care of him.
But Superman moves first, stopping the attack with effortless strength. One iron grip is enough to turn terror into helplessness.
And where do you think you're going? No one leaves this room until I give the word. We've a little matter to discuss.
Metropolis crackles with tension beneath its bright skyline, as Superman closes in on a corrupt scheme buried deep in the city's foundations.
Here, now you can talk into it all you want.
Good grief, you crushed it as though it were paper. What do you want of me?
A complete, written confession of your having grafted on the material used to build the subway.
I won't do it, it would mean prisons.
Sure you won't change your mind?
Positive.
We'll see about that.
Metropolis gleams below, but danger drops from the sky as Superman is hurled toward certain doom. Below, the city's traffic surges on, unaware of the disaster about to unfold.
Once we reach our car, we're safe. Quick, we gotta get out of here.
Then, from the street below, terrified voices look up as two men plummet through the air. Even in freefall, Superman's mind races to protect everyone around him.
I've a better grip on lions, but what bothers me is that I might fall into heavy traffic and hurt someone.
Superman strikes the street with impossible strength, unharmed, but the impact sends shockwaves through the chaos of the city. The force of the landing upsets a streetcar, sending it lurching off balance toward disaster. In a heartbeat, the Man of Steel springs into action.
Easy now.
Whirling with lightning speed, he catches the falling car and heaves it back onto the tracks before it can derail. Metropolis is saved from one catastrophe, but Superman is already moving again. With Lion still in hand, he launches back toward the point of impact, racing through the night like a living comet. The danger isn't over yet, it's only just beginning. Metropolis glows against the night, but inside Lion's office, the tension is razor thin. Superman returns to find the truth just within reach.
They're gone. Are you ready to write that confession?
Yes, here it is, I'm a ruined man.
You brought it upon yourself.
Leaving Lions behind, Superman rises to the rooftop, his gaze sweeping the city below. No doubt they've made good their escape by now. Wait.
There they go, quick, into the car.
The getaway car tears through the streets of Metropolis, but Superman is already in pursuit. With every bound, he closes the gap, relentless as thunder.
My gosh, he's chasing after us. Step on the gas.
They're running out of road, and Superman is closing in fast. Then one desperate second later, their final gamble begins.
We're doomed. No, we're not. Pressing this button will do the trick.
Metropolis glows under a bright, heroic sky, but on a lonely road outside the city, danger is closing in fast. Superman is moments from catching his quarry when the impossible happens.
Another moment and I'll have them. Just when the auto is almost within grasp, it vanishes. What the?
The tracks still cut through the road, but the car itself is gone from sight. Even Superman is stunned by the unnatural silence of an invisible machine.
Those men wouldn't have the ingenuity to make that car invisible. There's something sinister behind this. Mem. I can't be certain which road it turned into, but the tracks seem to turn to the right.
A deserted shed looms ahead, standing alone in the open dark. Superman follows the trail, every sense alert for a hidden trap.
This is it, all right. Perhaps they ducked into the shed.
Then, with his hands, Superman feels the unmistakable outline of an invisible auto beside the shed. No one can hide from the Man of Steel for long.
No one here.
Abruptly, in the heart of Metropolis, Superman is hurled into a waiting tank of crystal and steel. The trap seals with a shriek, and the chamber comes alive with humming motors and flashing electric bolts.
You're only man on Earth who could have done it.
Inside the gleaming prison, a vile mastermind turns to his captive with triumphant glee. He savors the moment, certain that Superman's end has finally come.
And that is the end of Superman. Behold my mortal foe imprisoned in crystal, so that I can look upon him and laugh until eternity.
Two thugs wheel the crippled Ultranumanite into the room, while the villain's scheme spills out in venomous confession. He reveals how he survived the crash, hidden beneath a parachute, and how no one but Superman stood in the way of his dream of domination.
Good for you, Ultra.
When he destroyed my plane, he thought I, too, had been eliminated. But unknown to Superman, I escaped with a parachute. He alone stood between me and my great goal, domination of the Earth.
But even as the villain boasts, Superman stirs within the crystal prison. He draws a breath, flexes his mighty muscles, and the entire block begins to tremble. Metropolis glows above the darkness, but beneath the bright city lights, danger erupts in the hidden depths of a criminal lair. Superman stands firm, ready to end one madman's deviltry tonight.
Guess again. This deviltry of yours is going to stop right now.
With a swift, unstoppable motion, the Ultrahumanite and his chair drop beneath the surface of the floor, vanishing into the depths in an instant.
You won't get away so easily.
But when Superman looks down into the opening, there's no sight of the villain at all, only darkness, empty and taunting.
No sight of him, but I've got you at least.
The invisible car is gone, the mastermind slipping away into the night with one final trick.
Hold tight, boys, I'm in a hurry.
And just like that, the chase is on again, Superman left behind in the wreckage, while evil races toward freedom. Metropolis glows with hope as Clark Kent strides into the Daily Star editorial office, carrying an explosive exposé that could shake the city to its core.
Here we are, you can relax now. Recognize these men.
Yes, they're the two thugs who attacked me.
Here's the confession in which Lyons admits having used inferior material to build the subway. You know what to do.
This is great, but wait.
The rest is up to you, later, as Clark Kent enters the Daily Star editorial office with a powerful expose, the clock is already ticking.
Here a powerful expose, just in time to make the latest edition. Where in heck have you been?
Far from the newsroom's bustle, the Ultrahumanite broods in the shadows, plotting doom for the Man of Steel and a plan to dominate the Earth. The battle is far from over.